Can I see your passport, please?
Have you got anything to declare? Any cigarettes, any watches, anything to declare? We've got nothing to declare. No cigarettes, no watches, nothing to declare. Look, somebody must have something to declare. Yeah.
Ders 167. Bir ülkeye giriş için gerekli işlemler. Dinleyin. Felicity King, Lovett parfümlerinin tanıtımında yardımcı olmak üzere Amerika'ya gitmiştir. Dönüşte gümrük ve pasaport kontrolüne Lovett'ın New York temsilcisi Dick Goodyear'la birlikte girerler.
This is where we go our separate ways. You have to join the queue for foreign visitors.
I'll see you at the baggage collection.
Can I see your passport, please?
Here you are.
What is the purpose of your visit, Mr. Goodyear?
I'm here on business.
What is the nature of your business here?
I import British perfume to the United States, and I have a meeting with my supplier.
And how long do you intend to stay in the United Kingdom?
Oh, a couple of days. It all depends how it goes.
May I ask how much money you have with you?
I've got about $100 in cash and my credit cards.
No, that's fine. Would you fill in this form, please?
Repetition.
Listen and repeat. Şimdi dinleyin ve tekrarlayın.
Customs and Immigration.
Can I see your passport, please?
Passport.
Ticket.
Visa.
Documents.
These documents are out of date.
All visitors must
Have a current visa.
fill in this form.
All visitors must fill in this form.
You can't enter the country.
Without a valid passport.
You can't enter the country without a valid passport.
Those are the regulations.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Business. Holiday. I'm on holiday.
How long do you intend to stay?
About a fortnight.
Is this your luggage?
Have you got anything to declare?
Will you open your bag, please?
You'll have to pay duty.
On this camera.
You'll have to pay duty on this camera.
But it's a gift.
Ah, that makes a difference.
Practice.
Exercise 1. Visitors to New York.
New York'a gelen ziyaretçiler. Şu insanların pasaport kontrolündeki konuşmalarını dinleyin ve alıştırmayı tamamlayın.
And what is the purpose of your visit, Mrs. J?
I'm visiting friends.
Will you be staying with your friends?
Yes, I will.
How long do you intend to stay?
About a month.
Okay. May I ask how much money you have with you?
About $200.
For a month?
I'm staying with friends.
You can't enter the country with less than $700.
But that's ridiculous. I've got credit cards and a checkbook.
It must be in cash.
That's ridiculous.
It's the regulations. You better call your friends and see if they'll lend you another $500. Okay, can I see your passport, please? Thank you. What's the purpose of your visit, Mrs. Salas?
I'm here on business.
On business, right. But this passport's out of date.
It can't be.
It sure is. Take a look.
Oh, but I've got an important meeting.
Yeah, well, you can't enter the country without a valid passport.
Oh, what am I going to do?
You better get a valid passport. Ring your embassy or something.
Yes. Where can I find a phone?
Right through there, ma'am. And next, please. Can I see your passport? All right. How long do you intend to stay in the States, Mr. Marconi?
I'm going back tomorrow.
You're on business?
Yes.
Right. Well, you've got a problem.
Why is that?
Your visa's out of date.
It can't be. I was here last week.
Well, it's out of date now.
But does it matter? I come every week.
You can't enter the country without a current visa, Mr. Marconi.
Oh, God.
You better talk to the supervisor. And where will you be staying, Miss Plessy?
Oh, I don't know yet. I'll find a hotel.
How much money do you have with you?
About $2,000.
Well, that's okay. But I see you have a single ticket.
Yes, I might go home by boat.
Can I see the ticket, please?
What, the boat ticket?
Yes.
Well, I was going to buy it here.
Miss Plessy, the regulations say you've got to have your ticket home before you enter the country.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, you should read the regulations. Save a lot of trouble. There's no visa in this passport, Mr. Rossman.
What visa?
The visa you need to get into the States.
I didn't know I needed a visa.
Mr. Rossman, all visitors must have a visa.
How do I get one?
Well, you should have got one before you traveled. Doesn't anybody read the regulations around here? Okay, now wait over there and see what you...
And here's the song.
Have you got anything to declare? Any cigarettes, any watches, anything to declare? We've got nothing to declare. No cigarettes, no watches, nothing to declare. Look, somebody must have something to declare. Yeah.
And that's the end of lesson 167. 167. dersin sonu.
Lesson 168.
I know which one I prefer.
They're difficult to compare. Very difficult to compare. It depends what you want. It depends whether you want. Whoa, this one or that one. A thin one or a fat one. It just depends what you want.
Ders 168. Karşılaştırma yapma. Dinleyin. Londra'dan geçişte Felicity King, Dick Goodyear'ı reklam şirketine götürüp Lovett reklam kızı adaylarının deneme resimlerini gösterir.
We took shots of half a dozen models, but we've narrowed it down to these two. I know which one I prefer, but what do you think?
They're good, aren't they?
You've taken pictures of them both doing the same things. That's interesting.
It's easier to make a comparison that way.
It seems to me it just depends whether you prefer a blonde to a brunette. They're both incredibly beautiful.
I get the impression that, compared with the brunette, the blonde has far more warmth.
I see what you mean.
The Lovett image is cool and sophisticated, but we don't want to frighten people off.
That's where Sandy Beach was so good. Women identified with her.
Yes. I think I prefer the blonde.
So do I.
Her name's Chrissy Smith.
Chrissy.
Repetition.
Dinleyin ve tekrarlayın. Listen and repeat.
Which do you prefer?
This one or that one?
It's difficult
To compare them.
to make a comparison.
It's difficult to make a comparison.
They're very similar.
They're very different.
They're the same.
It depends what you want.
It depends whether...
You want a blonde.
or a brunette.
It depends whether you want a blonde or a brunette.
They're both incredibly beautiful.
But if you compare them to Sandy,
But compared to Sandy,
they're both rather cold.
they're both quite plain.
But compared to Sandy, they're both quite plain.
It seems to me...
That they're both very good.
It seems to me that they're both very good.
I get the impression...
That you prefer this one.
I get the impression that you prefer this one.
Practice.
Exercise 1. Insults.
Aşağılamalar. İşte sıfatlar ve karşıtları. Yazmak için bandı durdurun.
Awful. Nice.
Boring. Amusing.
Bizarre. Normal.
Fat. Slim.
Lazy. Dynamic.
Rude. Polite.
Stupid. Clever.
Ugly. Good-looking.
Unfriendly. Warm.
Unpleasant. Attractive.
Şimdi hod'u aşağılamak için bu sıfatları kullanın.
Here's an example.
Bod is really awful.
Compared with hard, he's quite nice. Now you respond.
Bod's so boring.
Compared with hard, he's quite amusing.
Bod's really bizarre.
Compared with hard, he's quite normal.
And Bod's so fat.
Compared with hard, he's quite slim.
What's more, Bod's lazy.
Compared with hard, he's quite dynamic.
And Bod's rude.
Compared with hard, he's quite polite.
And stupid. Bod is very stupid.
Compared with hard, he's quite clever.
Bod's so ugly.
Compared with hard, he's quite good-looking.
And Bod's unfriendly.
Compared with hard, he's quite warm. And here's the song.
They're difficult to compare. Very difficult to compare. It depends what you want. It depends whether you want. Whoa, this one or that one. A thin one or a fat one. It just depends what you want.
And that's all for lesson 168. 168. dersin sonu.